Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm going to test my sound just to see if it's going. If you're on and you can hear me, just let me know if you can hear me, and we will start again. See if it's going. If you Okay, I can hear myself. So great. I'm going to talk. I'm going to continue. So we're talking about mental health today, World Mental Health Day, and the the slogan that they have is mental health in an unequal world. And I wanted to come on and talk about what that's like. What's that like for? What's that like for? What does that really mean for everybody? And I'm gonna try and go on over Instagram as well. See if my phone can be here, and I hope it don't fall over. I'm gonna put my Instagram phone there. So mental health. Thank you for joining. Mental health in an unequal world, and what does that mean for? What does that mean for everybody? And what does that mean for people in our community? And I really like that we are tackling mental health and we're talking about mental health. And hello over Instagram. We're talking about mental health in an unequal world. Today is World Mental Health Day. And I'm really happy that we are talking about mental health. And so, what does it mean, mental health in an unequal world? So, last year when the pandemic started, and I think about 3 months into the pandemic, we heard that there were certain communities that was going to be health. And we know that those communities were ethnic minority communities. Thank you for joining. And they were going to be more impacted. Mental health was going to be more impacted in those communities, in our community. So we work with wounds to scars, adult survivors of childhood trauma and abuse, and women who experience abuse, depression, and post-traumatic stress and anxiety are really high in among women who experience abuse. And we know also, working with childhood trauma, that people who experience childhood trauma are twice more likely to have depression. So we know that those are the statistics that we have working with. And so it's an unequal world. So why does it make it unequal when everybody who experienced childhood trauma is twice more likely to have depression? Because not everybody can afford to pay to get therapy. Not everybody can afford to go to a retreat. Not everybody can afford to access services. And sometimes people have to wait a long time or fight for medication. And it's not always easy to access. Sometimes culturally, sometimes we are dismissed as Black women when we go for therapy, we go for treatment. And you might experience that as well, whether you're Black or not. And so those are some of the things that we are battling with. Why I wanted to come on and talk about mental health being unequal, and I talk about women who experience abuse. Oftentimes, women who experience abuse don't have money to access treatment. They can't afford it, especially if they're living in the abusive situation, because financial abuse also accompanies domestic abuse. And there are many people who just can't afford it. So it makes it unequal, and it makes you struggle longer than other people would have struggled. So one of the things that we do at Wounds to Scars is we do a conference live every year, and sometimes that conference is free. But we also have on our YouTube channel, if you're over there, lots of videos that I know help, because I get calls and I get messages from people who go on that channel and get help every day, late at night, early morning, whatever time it is that you're struggling. And that's one of the reasons why I started it, because I wanted people to find a place that they can go to get support, or to get something that can get them through until they can get more support if they need it. We are starting a group, and the group is starting next week, Wednesday rather. We're starting a group for women who experience abuse. We have a maximum of 12 places in that group, and we've opened it first to our email list. If you're not on our email list, I'm going to invite you to join. I'll put the links in the comment section, depending on the platform, or above the video. So I'm going to invite you to join our email list, because that's where we release things first. So there's a group that is going to be for women who experience abuse, and it's going to be run by myself and co-facilitated by someone who has been through their journey of healing and really is ready to give back and to help to support. We also run groups for survivors of sexual abuse. We have one right now. It's closed because of the nature of what we're dealing with. We don't want to leave it open so people can join at different times. So we've closed that one, but we are due to start another one. So if you would like to go on the waiting list to know when the next group is opening up for women who experience sexual abuse, I'll put the link also in the video. And as I close, it's Sunday, and I want you to go on and enjoy your day. And thank you for joining live. What I'd like to encourage you with, if you have experienced abuse and you're struggling with depression and anxiety or any other mental health problem, I'm going to encourage you to get help. Speak to your GP, speak to a friend, research on Google, find resources that can help you. Don't dismiss it. Don't struggle on longer than you have to struggle on longer on your own. I can tell you that on your own, the solutions, you won't find the solutions on your own. But if you speak to someone, get help. Hey, Marcy, if you speak to someone, there are people that are able to help you, and there are people that will also go the extra mile to make sure that you're safe, make sure that you get the resources that you need, so that you can get help with your mental health. Don't struggle on alone. That's what I'd like to say to you today. But go on and have a wonderful and amazing day, and thank you for joining. Bye. So then I'm trying to end the video over on, and now it's trying to end it.